What if becoming a millionaire didn't start with earning more money?
What if it started with one boring habit that almost nobody takes seriously?
Not crypto. Not a secret investment.
Not a six-figure salary. Just one simple decision repeated for years. Pay yourself first. Most people live this way. They get paid. They pay the bills. They buy what they want. They spend on subscriptions, restaurants, upgrades, holidays, and things they barely remember buying. And then, at the end of the month, they ask, "How much money do I have left to save?" Usually, the answer is not much. Wealthy people often reverse the equation. The moment their income arrives, they move a portion of it toward their future before lifestyle spending gets a chance to consume it. And this is where the habit becomes incredibly powerful. Because saving isn't really about willpower. It's about automation. Imagine earning $5,000 a month and automatically directing just 10% toward long-term investments before you ever see it in your spending account. That's $500. You may barely notice it, but repeat that process for years, invest consistently, and allow compound growth to work in the background. Suddenly, you're not just saving money. Your money is starting to make money. And that distinction changes everything. Think about two people. Person A gets a raise and immediately upgrades their car, apartment, phone, and lifestyle. Person B gets the same raise but keeps their lifestyle almost unchanged and sends the extra income toward investments. 5 years later, they may have earned almost the same amount. But financially, they can be living in completely different worlds. That's because wealth is often built in the gap between what you earn and what you allow yourself to spend. And there's another part of this habit most people overlook. It protects you from lifestyle inflation. As income rises, spending usually rises with it. A bigger paycheck becomes a bigger house. A bigger house becomes a bigger mortgage. A better job becomes a more expensive lifestyle. And eventually, someone can earn six figures while still feeling broke. The millionaire habit is different. When income increases, wealth building increases first. Lifestyle comes second. Now, this doesn't mean living miserably. It means creating a system where your future gets paid before your present gets everything it wants. Because the goal isn't to become rich overnight. The goal is to make wealth almost inevitable through consistency. Start with 5%, then 10%. Increase it whenever your income grows. Automate it. Invest according to your financial goals and risk tolerance. And most importantly, stop waiting for the perfect time to start. Because the biggest advantage you can have isn't a huge salary. It's time. A small amount invested consistently for decades can become dramatically more valuable than a large amount invested only after you finally decide you're ready. So the million-dollar habit isn't necessarily making more money. It's learning to keep a portion of every dollar you earn working for the person you will become. Your future self doesn't need you to be perfect. They just need you to start. And once that habit becomes automatic, getting rich stops being a distant dream and starts becoming a long-term system.